may be way. It's very cold right now, very cold. It has just rained, and that's why you see me on. Good to have you back once again. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us, not skipping ads, subscribing and always following. Thank you so very much for what you are doing, classmates. Your principal is here doing some good work. Packing charcoal for sale, as you can see. This one is 1,000 shillings. 1,000 shillings. This 1,000. Other ones to buy and buy. Sometimes we use charcoal stoves. Sometimes we use firewood. One day I'll take you to the bush, we collect firewood. The time is coming when it is dry season. We always go and fetch firewood from the bush, from the forests. I'll take you first to our forests to see where we get firewood from, and maybe show you how we burn charcoal. Which we burn this charcoal here. We burn the timbers, the logs, to turn into charcoal. So this one is for sale. Once upon a time.
Story time.
Story.
Story time.
Story time. Story time. Story time. I believe you like the story. Story. Classmates, you repeat. Story. Story. Story, story. 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 Ocampo. Story. Story. Now, once upon a time, there was a family who lived along lake shores. These families only had girls. The family only had girls. Girl children, I mean. The children were only girls. They were not boys. Lived with their father and their mother. Their father was a fisherman. and their mother was just a housewife. So one time, the children grew up. One child loved the mother, another child loved the father. The child who loved the father was called Franca. Franca loved the father. And Francisco loved San Francisco loved the mother. So Franca, every time the father comes back from the shores, from the lakeside, would buy good things for the family, in fact. So when Franca used to see her dad coming back from the lake with bags of goods, she used to run very fast to go and welcome the dad. So Franca used to run very fast to help the father, to carry the bags that the father has come back with. Remember, the father was a fisherman. He would go to fish and bring and sell the fish and buy food items, buy good things for the girls. Whereas Francisco, he's a girl also. He's called Franca and Francisco. So Francisco was with the mother in the kitchen, while Franca was always waiting for the dad, because she knew the dad's time always when their father was coming back from the lake shores. When she sat down and saw the father come with 2 heavy black pills, she ran very fast to welcome the father. "Daddy, welcome back." She picked all the 2 polythene bags, while the mother and San Francisco were in the kitchen cooking. Francisco liked cooking so much, liked cleaning and washing, while Franca likes good things and ready-made, because she knew that the father loved her so very much. Time moved on. They used to share good things together with their sister. One day, the father went to the lake shores in the morning to fish. So when the father went to the shores to fish, time came. The time she started around waiting for the father to come back. The mother and Francisca were not at home at that time. They left her in the home. She did not do anything. She could not cook, could not wash, and she was hungry. Now, the dad comes back home. When the father came home, this time round, she did not bring any polythene bags with goods. She failed to go and run to the father to welcome the father. Instead, she sat down crying. Then the father said, "What is happening here?" She said, "Daddy, Mommy and Francisca are not at home. They left to gather fruits and they left me alone." Remember, they always tell her, "Come and do this." She says, "I am tired. Come and do this." "No, let me first finish up what I'm doing. Come and do this." She didn't want to learn, but she wanted good things. She wanted nice things. She wanted everything for herself. She didn't want to share. Now when the father came back this time without anything, she felt hungry. She told the father, Dad, you mean you have not carried anything from town, from the shores? You have not bought anything for me this time? Dad, you mean you did not work today? That's what they questioning the father. Before she finished her statements, Mother and Francisco came back with a lot of fruits from the gardens. They brought fruits, mangoes, oranges, apples, bananas, good things. But this time round, she could not even go and help the mother and the sister to carry the fruits. She instead said she is hungry and she needed food. She is the young girl at that home, in that home. In the morning, the following morning, her mother started saying, Franca, today you'll be with me in the kitchen. She said, Mommy, I can't. That work is for Francisca. It's not for me. She said, no. The mother said, no. You must come with me in the kitchen, prepare something for your father and your sisters. Your sister. She said, Mommy, no. I don't want my hands to get burnt with fire. Hey. The mother said, no. You have to come to the kitchen. Because you are the same person who doesn't want to go to the garden. You don't want to farm. You just want to sit and wait. And wait for food. This time round, her mother forced her to go to the kitchen, to learn by force. When the father came back, she told the father, Dad, today, Mommy forced me to work in the kitchen. And the father said, yes, that is not forcing. You must learn. You must learn. Because one day, one time, you'll have to do these things by yourself. She cried the whole night. She cried the whole night. Why? Because she has overworked. She has overworked. She feels pain at her back. She feels headache. She worked for some good time. Then later on, their young sister was married off. Francisco was married off to a very rich man. Very, very rich man. This man had everything. But Francisca was a hard-working lady. She was married off, wealthy. And the parents were very happy to marry her off. But for Franca, it was not easy. She was forced to do everything. Even in the morning to do house chores, she was forced. Can you imagine? This time it was not her round to be married off. Guess what happened? Lazy bones. Lazy bones. She was also married to a very rich man. Very rich man. Because she was beautiful. Franca was also beautiful. Married off to a very rich man. And you know what? Because of her laziness, she took advantage of it. She'd wake up at 8 in the morning. She expects the maids to do everything for her. She rarely cooks. She rarely washes. She does not clean up. Very lazy woman, but yet she likes eating.
Wow.
Classmates! You want to eat? You want to work? Classmates, are we learning?
Interesting.
Yes. She only stayed for about 3 years at her home. She was sent back home. She was sent back home to her mother's home. This time round, her mother was very old. She could not do everything. So this girl struggled by herself. She even went to Francisco's home, telling Francisco to help her learn how to walk. Can you believe that? End of story, yo. What have you learned, classmates? What have you learned? What have you learned? What have you learned? Tell me, what have you learned? I know you learned something very important. Always, if people are working, by myself, if I see people working, I always enjoy working together with everybody working. I also go and learn some things that I don't know. And I don't despise whatever work people do. By the way, one of these days, we shall go and harvest honey. And honey, they harvest it at night. So, I'll risk to go and fetch honey. Always, don't despise any work. Always allow to be trained. No one is big, no one is young to learn. I still want to learn. You still want to learn. We all want to learn. That's why we are here in this mighty channel. That's why we are still here in this mighty channel. So that I learn, you learn. So, always learn. You must always learn. Sometimes, even when you're walking at the road, learn something. As you come back home, get something that you've learned on the way. As you go for prayers, learn something. Come back with something that you've learned that will change your life.
Even at school.
Even at school. Children have gone to school. You see them play. You see them move around. Sit down at your pace. Look at them. You must learn something. Yes. Even these birds of the air, they fly up there. We have lessons to learn from everything. We have lessons to learn. Thank you so much for watching. For subscribing and always not skipping ads. I love you so much.
You didn't tell them about your hair today.
By the way, do you see my hair? Surprise! Surprise! I felt cold. I felt cold this evening, and I said, let me put on this hat. It is a hat. Surprise! So this is my new hair.
Tell them, should you be putting it on?
Should I be putting on this hair or not? Do I look nice when I'm on it or not? But I like to be natural always. This is because I was just feeling cold, and I thought of covering my head and feel some warmth.
Evil.
Thank you so much for watching. We love you so much. Sponsors, our sponsors, thank you so much. Those who don't skip ads, thank you so very much. Our friends, classmates, thank you very, very much. Thank you for watching us always and always supporting us in all ways. We shall support you too, praying for you, loving you, and giving you more and more goodies. Thank you so much. From Uganda, right now it is a good evening. It is already 7:14 p.m. Thank you so much. Your queen. Love you so very much.